What's going on, producers? This is Kobe with Sample Source, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the #1 missed opportunity by producers as far as market space and market share that most producers are not capitalizing on. A couple things that you can do to take advantage of this and start making money, and pretty much a completely open space that nobody is doing right now.
I appreciate all the support. If you guys would like and comment and subscribe to the channel, then we'll get into the video.
So I appreciate you stopping in to watch this video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kobe. I am a music producer. I've been full-time for almost 2 years now. And what I teach producers is all of my methods for selling beats online so that you can replicate them and simulate them and start to create your own extra streams of revenue. So I do this in 3 different ways. I do it by manual outreach on Instagram. I do it through passive income, through collaboration with other producers, and I do it through selling custom beats. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, is the latter, which is the custom beats business model. This is going to be a quick 5 to 6 minute video, basically teaching about the opportunity that custom beats present and why most producers aren't doing it, and how you can get into that space right now and start making money. So before I even start the video, there's a free framework in the description that you can go and download. Basically, this is going to teach you why you should get into the custom beat space, as well as to calculate some numbers and make sure that it actually makes sense for you. So make sure you go and grab that in the description. It's completely free, so you can download it right now. So the first thing I want to discuss is why most producers don't want to do custom beats. Then I'm going to talk about how you can get into that market space. So the first thing is, why wouldn't producers want to do custom beats? Well, I think this is pretty obvious that YouTube as a market space is the #1 place for selling beats online. So right now, if you go and upload beats to YouTube, that's where most artists are buying their beats. The problem is that 90% of producers on YouTube are not getting any beat sales whatsoever. So it is definitely still a viable way to make money online, and the #1 place that artists are buying beats, but most producers are not making a viable source of income from YouTube because of the oversaturation, or because they just can't figure out how to get it to work for them. So there are some alternatives. You can do manual outreach on Instagram. That's something that I teach in my beat selling guide that's down in the description. If you want to learn more about that, download that and learn how I do manual outreach. And the other way is through custom beats, because not every artist is going to find the kind of beats they're looking for on YouTube. So they're going to turn to producers that they have gotten in personally in contact with, and they're going to ask them for custom production. So there is a way to kind of simulate this process, get them into your system, and that's something that I also am teaching now, because I'm actively practicing that and making money off of that. But the #1 reason that producers don't want to do custom beats is because they don't want to be personal with artists. They want to basically sit back and make passive income, let artists lease their beats, and then have no worries with actually dealing with artists, doing customer service, and all of that. So because most producers don't want to do this, it leaves a massive opportunity for you to step in and be as personal as possible and start to dominate this market space. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I offer custom beats to artists. I also offer free mixing and mastering, which I don't even do. I completely outsource it. So that's pretty much on autopilot. All I do is send the files back and forth, pay the mixing and mastering engineers, and then the artist pays me for custom beats. So it's pretty cool. And that's something that I love to teach producers how to do, is basically just try to outsource certain tasks that they don't want to do, offer them as free services, and then you can offer an incentive to artists, because of course artists want free mixing and mastering and things like that. To get back to my main point, you can step in and be as personal as possible. You can be the producer that artists turn to when they need custom production, when they need alterations and revisions and things like that. They know that they can count on you to do an amazing job with them, and that's what they're going to keep coming back to you time and time again. I have artists that come back every month, every other month, order custom beats from me, because they know I constantly deliver a unique product that they want and need and can't find anywhere else. So how can you get into this market space? So there's a couple different ways. You can build up a personal brand on Instagram. That's what I usually did. And even when I do manual outreach through DMs, I noticed that a lot of artists were asking me for customs and exclusives instead of actually the leases that I was wanting to sell and get the passive income. So that's something to keep in mind, is that artists want to work one-on-one. They want to do they want to have a personal relationship with the producer. So to get into the space, you can build up a personal brand on Instagram and start marketing yourself through manual outreach or organically, and hope that artists come to you and ask for custom production. The second way you can do this is by offering what's called a lead magnet. So this is through a landing page, and if all of this language sounds unfamiliar to you, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna explain it real quick, and hopefully this video won't go over 6 to 10 minutes, but I hope that I do a great job of explaining this so that you can take advantage of the information. So a lead magnet is basically something that you offer to a potential customer that they can get for free, and basically it invites them into your pipeline, into your business, and gives you the opportunity to sell them on something. So an example of a lead magnet is some free beats. So you offer free beats, and the place that you offer them is called a landing page. And the sole purpose of a landing page is basically for the artist to land on that page and then put in their information and get the lead magnet. So that's all that you want. You want their email address, phone number, whatever it is. I usually just get their email address and get them into my system so that I can market to them on the back end. So once you have a lead magnet set up, which I usually offer 3 free beats, then they go to the landing page, input their information to get the free beats. After they do that, it takes them to an offer page. So this is something you might be familiar with if you're familiar with Gabe Elysian Beats Beatselling model, which is basically to sell beat packs this way, give away free beats, then you get them to the offer page, and then you tell your story, and hopefully you can get them to buy a cheap beat pack from you for like $10 to $30. But my product is $500 to $1,000, so you can see how it can be much more profitable if you're actually set this up correctly. So when they get to the offer page, basically what happens there is I let them know what they can do with the free beats. I let them know, hey, these are unlimited, you can do whatever with these, I don't care. But then I tell them about myself, and I let them know, hey, there's an opportunity to work with me one-on-one, and you can get free mixing and mastering. So then they book calls with me, and I basically sell them custom beats. I listen to their music, and I basically talk to them on the phone, get them comfortable with me, and then I offer them my services and custom beats. So this is how I get clients consistently like clockwork through organic and paid ads, but they're all going to the same landing page. They're all going through the same process of booking calls with me. So it's basically a 3-step process, and you can get into it right now, and you can start for free. You can go and get MailChimp, you can make a landing page, lead magnet, and start getting organic traffic into your business. Whoever downloads the 3 free beats, they're gonna see your offer video, and then if you have an amazing offer, then they're gonna book calls with you, and you'll be able to pitch your services to them and do custom beats. There's obviously a lot more to this model. I try to be as personal as possible, so I offer Zoom sessions, and that's how I offer more value as far as we can work more of a virtual session one-on-one, and that adds a lot of value to artists working remotely instead of just it all happening behind the scenes, and they're trusting a stranger to get done some work that they're paying for. So hopefully I explained the opportunity well. This is why most producers don't want to do it, because it's not easy, but you can make a lot of money if you're personal, if you offer good beats, if you can make things from scratch, or even if you use splice loops or whatever. If you develop your process for working one-on-one with artists and you can satisfy them, then you'll be able to make thousands of dollars doing that. I've already made thousands of dollars doing this, and I hope this video has helped you to realize the opportunity. So if you need to know more about this, you can download my free framework for selling custom beats. It's the link in the description, so you can get that completely for free. That's my gift to you guys today. So make sure you go and grab that, and if you need more info on how I make thousands of dollars doing this, then make sure that you email me or you go and get a consultation from me. The link is in the description, and that way I can teach you all of this, how I get 300 people into my email list, more than 300. I've actually gotten over 350 this month into my email list on autopilot, how I set up paid advertisements, how I get all these leads in and sell to them over the phone and book all of these calls and sell to them. So if you want to learn how I do that, how I set up sessions and make sure that the artists are satisfied every time and I get paid every time, then you can book a consultation with me, and it's basically a 2-part, so it'll be 2 consultations. So if you're interested in that, then the link is in the description to book a consultation, and then you can email me and we can set up a time to talk through Zoom. So I'm excited to help you guys. I hope you found value in this video, so make sure you grab the free framework if you don't grab anything else, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
If you want a one-on-one consultation with me, then check out the link below to set that up. And if you want to learn how I make a living selling beats online, then check out my beat selling guide below.